So it's me, the goat here, and I'm in the capital of Burkina Faso, and they told me how to pronounce the name of this beautiful country, the capital. But of course, I'm the greatest of all time sports fan traveler at this here handball practice with our friend the horse, who's given us his behind. And I tried to practice and remember the name of the capital, and I still messed it up. How do you pronounce the name of the capital?
Ouagadougou.
Ouagadougou. Oui, oui. Oui, oui for him. No, no for me. Yes. I couldn't get it right. Thank you, brother. So, I'm here for handball practice. Yes, we're talking about practice. You know, I've never seen a handball match. I actually might see a match later. We'll see what happens. So, I'm here in Burkina Faso. Last night I saw some goal football, and tonight some handball. And very kind gentleman who's very shy, speaks English, will respect his privacy. He helped translate for the coach, who's in the orange, not the horses behind, who said, okay, sure, as long as you're gonna do something positive, you can do some video, and right now they're practicing. So this is a handball club, and I was doing some research and education, talking to my good friend, whose name is also Joseph. See, we Josephs, we're the greatest, like Muhammad Ali. We are the prettiest thing there was, is now, and ever will be. And he's pretty like me, but he wants to be off camera pretty. I'm on camera pretty. So, if you see in the distance, that is the Burkina Faso flag, but the wind is not blowing. It's kind of overcast, about half an hour before sunset, although it might not be a sunset. The sun is right there. West, east, north, south. You can hear him blowing the whistle there. So the kids out here today, the club, they have kids from like 2 years old, but out here today, the kids are like 7, 8 years old to about 15. So all minors, and out of respect for the minors, I'm not going to zoom in, have to get their parents' permission. So you can see the adults here. You got a coach here who's looking at me going, yeah, you used to have hair back here. You don't have any hair. That's true. And then we have the coach in the orange who gave me permission. Now, on the other side of this retaining wall is a bunch of murals that highlight Burkina Faso's history with sport, including in the Olympics. I'll take some pictures of those before it gets dark. But right now, I just wanted to show you they're sort of warming up with their handball practice. So this isn't a school, this is an actual club, handball. Now, handball is not the #1 sport in Burkina Faso. The #1 sport in Burkina Faso is goal football, because they just qualified again as one of 24 teams for the men's AFCON next year in Morocco. That's how good Burkina Faso is. Off camera now, I'm going to ask my dear friend Joseph, football's the #1 sport among the boys and the men. What's the second most popular sport in Burkina Faso? Is it basketball? Is it handball? It's handball. So we are watching, among the boys, the second most popular sport in Burkina Faso, which is handball. Now, what about the women or the girls? What's the most popular sport? Is it football? Football? Or is it like maybe football and handball? Basketball. Clearly the #1 sport. So basketball for the girls. Okay, so interesting. So my friend, who shall remain mysterious like the Hardy Boys, he says the women and the girls, the best sport, or the sport that's the most popular, is basketball. And is football #2 among the girls? Handball's #2. Football's 3rd? Wow, how about that? So handball has a unique niche. I just learned something. I had no idea. Handball's pretty popular here in Burkina Faso. But among the men, it's football, and among the girls, it's basketball. Boy, you learn something new every day. That's why I love sport. My life is a permanent vacation. Sports travel and the ocean, my only vacation. No ocean in Burkina Faso. This is a landlocked country. Used to be called Upper Volta. And Burkina Faso was one of 17 countries in 1960 that declared their independence, as you may know from the other videos that I've done. So now you can see a full horse. We've got 5 horsemen behind me. One of them is not camera shy. The other 4, they're like, checking me out. They're like, who is this crazy American? What's he doing here? But they're going to be playing here shortly, but I wanted to just do a short video. And they're laughing, so that tells me their English is better than they say it is. Because I get that a lot. I don't speak English. You just told me you spoke English. You just said I don't speak English. So the gentleman who told me how to pronounce the name, which I still can't remember, he knows more English than he thinks he does. But the man in the middle there, the mysterious man, the Hardy Boys man, Joseph, my brother, my brother who remains off camera for his privacy, and he's a minor anyway. I don't want his mama or his daddy whipping my butt. Why'd you put my son on camera? He's only 17, you gotta get my permission. Because in the United States, you're a minor until you're 18. Then when you're 18, you're young, white, and free, and you can leave and go anywhere you want. And then you go back to your parents going, oh, I should have been nice to you, you raised me. So we're gonna turn the video off now. We're gonna wait to see if they start some actual matches. And meanwhile, I'm gonna take some more photos, and we'll see more handball shortly. It's the GOAT in Burkina Faso. Over and out. Handball.